Hey there, and welcome to Business Basics Hub. So have you ever thought about teaming up with a buddy to start a business? If you have, you absolutely need to understand general partnerships. It's an incredibly common setup, and it's super easy to start, but man, it hides some major surprises that every beginner business owner literally has to know. So let's get into it.
Now, just a super quick heads up before we really dive in. This explainer is strictly for general educational purposes only. It's not legal, tax, or financial advice, all right? You should always consider consulting a qualified professional for guidance that fits your unique business situation.
All right, with that out of the way, welcome again to Business Basics Hub. Our whole mission here is pretty simple. We want to give beginner business owners clear, completely jargon-free guidance. No dense legal talk, just the plain English foundation you need to build your business from the ground up.
Okay, here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to define what a general partnership actually is, talk about why this structure matters so much, cover some common beginner mistakes, walk through a step-by-step blueprint to create yours, and finally, wrap things up with some next steps.
Let's just jump right into the foundation. Section 1, defining a general partnership, what they are and exactly how they form.
So in plain English, a general partnership is basically an informal business structure. And get this, it happens completely automatically. Seriously, let's say you and a friend decide to start selling custom furniture together to make a profit. Well, boom, congratulations, you are officially in a general partnership. There is no state paperwork to file, no expensive filing fees to worry about. But, and this is a massive but, here's the catch. While you get to share the profits, you also share unlimited personal liability. The business itself does not legally protect you as an individual.
Which leads us perfectly right into Section 2, why this structure matters. Or as I like to think of it, the risk versus the reward.
Now check out the massive contrast here. On one side of the coin, it's incredibly easy. We're talking free to form, literally zero ongoing formal state compliance. Sounds great, right? But on the flip side, you are looking at massive exposure. Because you have unlimited personal liability, there's no organizational shield protecting you. Meaning, if the business gets sued, your personal bank accounts, your home, your car, they are all completely exposed to settle those debts. It's a really big deal.
Because of that immense level of risk, we really need to cover Section 3, common beginner mistakes, and where exactly new partners tend to go wrong.
Okay, so here are the absolute classic pitfalls. Number 1, relying on a verbal handshake deal. Look, if you don't write things down, default state rules just automatically take over. And let me tell you, those rules rarely match what you and your partner actually intended. Second is the huge danger of mutual agency. I like to call this the three-legged race rule. Basically, every partner acts as an agent of the business. So, if your partner goes out and signs a terrible $100,000 contract completely behind your back, guess what? Your personal savings are legally on the line for it. And finally, do not assume profits are split based on who works harder. By default, state law usually splits them right down the middle, equally. If you want it done differently, you absolutely have to get it in writing.
All right, let's pivot away from the risks over to some practical solutions. Section 4, steps to create your partnership. This is your blueprint.
Let's walk through the planning phase first. First and foremost, honestly, find a partner you trust with your life, or, at least with your wallet. With that unlimited liability hanging over your head, you need someone who's extremely responsible. Next up, you'll choose your business name and register it if you're not just using your real legal names. Then comes the most crucial step of all, draft a comprehensive written partnership agreement. This document is literally your absolute best defense against future disasters. And finally, go ahead and grab a free EIN from the IRS online so you're all set and ready for taxes. Now moving into the execution phase, you're going to want to open a dedicated business bank account. You know the golden rule. Never, ever mix your personal and business money. Next, make sure you secure any required local licenses and permits and file a DBA, or doing business as, if you are using a trade name. You're also going to want to set up some simple tax and accounting systems. Just remember, partnerships don't actually pay corporate taxes. The profits pass directly through to your personal tax returns. And crucially, you need to purchase strong business insurance. Since you don't have that personal liability shield, having a solid insurance policy is an absolute must-have to cover potential claims.
Well, we've covered a ton of vital ground today, haven't we? Let's bring it all together in Section 5, final thoughts and next steps, as we wrap up your business basics.
At the end of the day, it really all comes down to one absolutely critical question. Are you entirely sure you want to risk your personal savings on your partner's decisions? A general partnership is super fast and flexible, sure, but you really have to weigh that convenience against the massive personal financial risk you're taking on. If you have significant personal assets, you might actually want to look into an LLC instead. But hey, if you are teaming up with someone you truly trust, just make sure you get that agreement in writing.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. If you want more simple, no-fluff business guidance, go ahead and subscribe to the Business Basics Hub channel right now. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss our new explainers. And hey, feel free to give this a like, share it, or pass it along to a friend who might be starting a business too. Your support absolutely helps us keep making these for you.
And as always, just a quick final reminder that this content is for general educational purposes only and is not legal, tax, or financial advice. Make sure to consider consulting a qualified professional for guidance that's specific to your own business setup. So keep learning, keep building, and right before you shake hands on your next big business idea, ask yourself, is this person really worth betting your house on? I'll see you in the next explainer.